cognoscetis veritatum et veritas.
In the DC animated universe, John Constantine has interconnected storylines from Justice League Dark 2017 to Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths 2024. These films explore the supernatural side of the DC world, where Constantine, alongside other heroes like Batman and Zatanna, faces dark magic, demons, and cosmic threats. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin.
Bollocks. In what bloody plane of existence does four of a kind lose?
Justice League Dark 2017. In Justice League Dark, after a series of inexplicable and haunting events, civilians become convinced that their friends, neighbors, and family members are demons in disguise. This leads to a wave of violent crime. In Washington, a woman drives through pedestrians she believes are monsters. In Gotham, a mother throws her baby from a rooftop, thinking it is a beast. And in Metropolis, Superman intervenes too late to stop a man from murdering his neighbors before he attempts to kill his wife, whom he thinks is a demon. The Justice League, including Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman, join forces. They conclude that dark magic is at play, something outside their expertise. Batman returns to Wayne Manor, where he sees messages from Deadman, a ghostly superhero, directing him to find John Constantine, an occultist. 5 days earlier, Constantine and Jason Blood, who shares his body with the demon Etrigan, engage in a high-stakes poker game with the Demons 3 in Las Vegas. Constantine wins a Dream Stone, a powerful magical artifact, by deceiving the demon. When the demons attack, Constantine forces Blood to transform into Etrigan, who defeats them. Constantine then retreats to the House of Mystery, his sanctuary. In the present, Batman seeks help from Zatanna, a powerful magician. After her magic show in Gotham, Deadman, invisible to Batman, also appeals to Zatanna. Together, they find Constantine at the House of Mystery. Constantine makes Deadman visible and introduces them to Black Orchid. The group then visits Richie Simpson, a collector of arcane artifacts in a near-death state. They get a talisman key from him. After battling spectral shrouds, the team heads to the Metropolis Health Center to investigate Steven, the man who tried to kill his wife. Constantine and Zatanna enter Steven's memories and find an image of a magic ring before being forced out by a sewage monster summoned by Felix Faust. They return to Richie, only to find him dead. Batman revives him, and Constantine captures Jason Blood, who reveals his origin story involving the Dreamstone and the Sorcerer Destiny. The heroes suspect Faust and locate his lair. With Swamp Thing's help, they confront Faust, but he denies any involvement with the Dreamstone. Jason Blood realizes Faust couldn't be behind the crimes, leading Batman to deduce that Richie lied. Richie, now possessed by the Dreamstone, takes control of the House of Mystery and transforms into Destiny. He destroys the house and flies away, leaving Zatanna to recover from overusing her power. Constantine, Batman, Deadman, and Jason Blood pursue Destiny. They encounter Green Lantern, John Stewart, Wonder Woman, and Superman, all under Destiny's control. Zatanna arrives to free them from her magic. Etrigan battles Destiny, but is separated from Jason Blood, who collapses. Constantine summons Swamp Thing, but Destiny rips Alec Holland's essence from Swamp Thing's body, forcing him back into the ground. Constantine distracts Destiny when Deadman temporarily possesses him and breaks his protective barrier. Jason Blood recovers, stabs Destiny with Etrigan's sword, and separates the Dreamstone. Batman destroys the Dreamstone with a batarang, and Constantine casts a spell that reverts Destiny to Richie. The Shrouds appear and take Richie's soul to hell. In the aftermath, Jason Blood succumbs to his ancient wound and dies, finally free of Etrigan. Constantine and Zatanna bury him near his old village. Zatanna agrees to join the Justice League and invites Constantine, who initially declined, but reconsiders after learning it was Batman's idea. They return to the House of Mystery, now reformed, and are greeted by Black Orchid and Deadman, who join them as her soulmate. Constantine's City of Demons, 2018. Constantine's City of Demons begins with a flashback to John Constantine's childhood, where he and his friend Chaz Chandler are at a place that seems to be a psychiatric facility. Fast forward to the present, Chaz seeks Constantine's help to save his daughter Trish, who has fallen into a mysterious coma. Constantine agrees to help his old friend. In the hospital, Constantine performs a ritual to enter Trish's mind. He discovers that her soul has been taken by a demon named Baral. Constantine and Chaz confront Baral, also revealed, who reveals that he has trapped Trish's soul in himself. Baral offers a deal. If Constantine eliminates his demonic rivals in Los Angeles, he will release Trish's soul. Constantine reluctantly agrees and begins his mission. He first encounters a demon named Mictlantecuhtli, an Aztec death god. Using his cunning and magical prowess, Constantine defeats Mictlantecuhtli by exploiting the demon's weaknesses. As Constantine continues his quest, he is haunted by memories of his past failures, particularly the incident in Newcastle where a young girl named Astra was condemned to hell due to his mistakes. These memories guilt-trip him to save Trish and redeem himself. Constantine delivers the news of slaughtering all of Baral's enemies. This is when Baral reveals that he is Nergal. Nergal has been in the human realm since he sent Astra to hell. Meanwhile, Chaz struggles with his guilt and helplessness. He feels sad for Trish's condition and is tormented by the thought of losing her. Constantine reassures Chaz, reminding him that they are in this together and that they will save Trish. With all of Baral's rivals eliminated, Constantine and Chaz return to Baral to claim Trish's soul. However, Nergal reveals his true intentions. He never intended to release Trish, and instead plans to use her soul to increase his power. Enraged, Constantine engages Baral in a fierce battle. The fight is brutal, with both sides using their full arsenal of dark magic. In the climax, Constantine and Chaz figure out that, like Trish, there are many more people in LA. When Constantine realizes he is never going to let Trisha, Constantine puts a curse on Nergal to free Trish's soul and ultimately succeeds. With Nergal defeated, Trish's soul is freed, and she awakens from her coma. Constantine and Chaz are relieved and grateful, but the victory is bittersweet. As the cursed part of Constantine's solution, Trish and Chaz's wife forget all about him, and Chaz forgets about them too. Even Constantine and Chaz's friendship vanishes in the curse.
Go to hell.
Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, 2020. Justice League Dark Apocalypse War begins with the Justice League planning a preemptive strike on Apocalypse to defeat Darkseid once and for all. Superman, now without his powers due to a kryptonite tattoo, leads the mission alongside Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Flash, and other heroes. They are unaware that Darkseid has been spying on them through Cyborg, who is part machine. As the Justice League arrives on Apocalypse, they are ambushed by Paradooms, a hybrid of parademons, and Doomsday. The heroes are overwhelmed, and many are killed or captured. Darkseid uses advanced technology to brainwash Batman, turning him into his loyal servant. The remaining heroes on Earth, including John Constantine, Etrigan, and Raven, are left to pick up the pieces. 2 years later, Earth is a wasteland under Darkseid's control. Superman, now powerless, teams up with Raven, who is struggling to contain her father Trigon within her. They seek out John Constantine, who has become a recluse, is drowning in guilt for abandoning the fight. Superman convinces Constantine to help them, and they set out to gather the remaining heroes. The first find Etrigan, who has lost his fighting spirit after the death of his friend Jason Blood. Next, they rescue Damian Wayne, the new leader of the League of Assassins, who reluctantly joins them. The group then infiltrates a facility where they find Lois Lane, who has been leading the human resistance. Lois reveals that Lex Luthor has been working as a double agent within Darkseid's ranks. The team devises a plan to attack Apocalypse and free the captured heroes. They split into two groups, one led by Lois to disable Darkseid's defenses on Earth, and the other led by Superman to confront Darkseid directly. Lois's team, including Harley Quinn and the Suicide Squad, successfully destroys the Reaper, a device harvesting Earth's magna. On Apocalypse, Superman's team faces numerous challenges. They encounter Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter, Mira, Hawkman, and Starfire, all of whom have been turned into cybernetic furies by Darkseid. Constantine uses his magic to free Wonder Woman from Darkseid's control, and she helps them defeat the other furies. The team then confronts Batman, who is still under Darkseid's control. Damian sacrifices himself to break Batman's conditioning, and Batman regains his senses. Enraged by his son's death, Batman joins the fight against Darkseid. Meanwhile, Constantine and Raven release Trigon from Raven's gem, hoping he will help them defeat Darkseid. Trigon, now free, battles Darkseid in a cataclysmic showdown. The two titans clash, causing massive destruction. During the chaos, Cyborg, who has been integrated into Apocalypse's systems, reveals that he has a plan to teleport Apocalypse into a black hole. He needs time to execute the plan, so the heroes continue to fight Darkseid and his forces. Constantine, mortally wounded, is visited by Zatanna's spirit, who reveals that she manipulated events to ensure Constantine would be in the right place to save the world. Inspired, Constantine uses his remaining strength to help Cyborg. As the battle rages on, Cyborg successfully activates the teleportation, sending Apocalypse and everyone on it into the black hole. In the aftermath, the surviving heroes return to Earth, which is still in ruins. The Flash suggests using his speed to create another flashpoint and reset the timeline, despite the risks. Superman, now restored to his full power, agrees that it is their best chance to undo the damage caused by Darkseid. The film ends with the heroes looking towards an uncertain future, knowing that they must continue to fight for a better world. Justice League Dark Apokolips War is a powerful conclusion to the DC animated movie universe, showcasing the resilience, sacrifice, and determination of its heroes in the face of overwhelming darkness.
Run to her.
Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths, Part 1, 2024. In Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths, Part 1, John Constantine plays a pivotal and complex role that intertwines with the overarching narrative of the multiverse's impending doom. Constantine's actions and their unintended consequences are central to the plot, driving the story forward and adding layers of depth to the crisis. Constantine's initial involvement in the crisis stems from his desperate attempt to save his own Earth, which has been ravaged by Darkseid. To prevent Darkseid's rise to power, Constantine places a spell on his Earth's Flash, turning him into a walking virus designed to kill Darkseid as an infant. However, this plan backfires catastrophically. Instead of altering history as intended, Darkseid's death causes the universe to fracture, creating the multiverse. This unintended consequence sets the stage for the crisis, as the universe cannot cope with the existence of multiple realities, leading to the creation of the Anti-Monitor, who begins to destroy these universes to prevent total collapse. As a result of his actions, Constantine becomes a pariah, cursed to witness the destruction of the multiverse. He is portrayed as a broken and enlightened figure, burdened by the guilt of having rebooted the universe and endangered it yet again. His knowledge and experience make him a crucial, albeit reluctant, player in the unfolding events. Batman, Dr. Fate, John Stewart, and Wonder Woman embark on a mission to find Constantine, believing that the solution to the crisis lies before the creation of the multiverse. Using Dr. Fate's magic, they restore Constantine's memory, revealing the full extent of his actions and their consequences. This revelation is crucial for the heroes to understand the nature of the crisis and formulate a plan to combat it. Constantine suggests a radical solution to the crisis, fusing the multiverse into a single monoverse that reality could cope with. He proposes using the Miracle Machine, a powerful device hidden by Supergirl in a pocket dimension before her death. Wonder Woman sacrifices herself to provide the energy needed to recharge the Miracle Machine, successfully creating the monoverse. However, Constantine's role does not end there. As the heroes and villains walk into their new universe, Constantine braces himself for the Spectre's punishment for ending the multiverse. Surprisingly, the Spectre offers him hope instead of justice, indicating a potential path for redemption. Constantine, however, declines to enter the monoverse, choosing instead to follow the Spectre to an unknown fate. Constantine's role in Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths, Part 1, is multifaceted and deeply intertwined with the narrative's core. His actions as the catalyst for the crisis, his transformation into a pariah, and his eventual suggestion to refuse to highlight his importance. Despite his flaws and the catastrophic consequences of his actions, Constantine remains a crucial figure in the fight to save reality, embodying the themes of redemption and the heavy burden of responsibility. Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths, Part 2, 2024. In the second part, Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths, in a fight against the Shadow Demons on one of the Earths, Constantine helps Green Lantern. This is when Constantine slowly gains some memories and makes himself younger. He exits here and reappears in the third part. Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths, Part 3. In Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths, Part 3, John Constantine plays a pivotal role as both a catalyst and a redeemer in the multiverse's desperate struggle against the Anti-Monitor. Constantine's actions in the past, specifically his attempt to kill Darkseid, unintentionally fractured the universe, creating the multiverse and setting the stage for the current crisis. Constantine's fragmented memories and self-loathing are revealed to be the result of his punishment for disrupting the timeline. He suggests fusing the multiverse into a single monoverse, using the Miracle Machine, a plan that requires immense sacrifice. Wonder Woman ultimately sacrifices herself to provide the necessary energy to recharge the machine. Conclusion: John Constantine's resilience and deep flaws make him an intense hero often haunted by mistakes, whether he created the multiverse or similar acts. He continues to step up and confront threats, appalling even to have names, making difficult choices, and suffering a personal loss. His acts, though generally riddled with devastating consequences, ultimately represent the heavy load of responsibility he bears in ensuring the safety of the world, even that of reality itself. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe.